Hey everybody, I hope all you guys are having a good day today. Today I want to talk about outward appearances and that, things aren't always what they seem. Today I want to discuss some things with you and talk about some things that Jesus spoke about and some of the things that Paul wrote about. I have people ask me all the time or compliment me all the time over the outward physical change that has taken place in me on my body. And they always ask me, wow, Billy, how did you do that? You're 52 years old and you've had a stroke. And I tell them, it wasn't easy. It's by the grace of God. But I have to do things differently. As most of you guys know, I had a stroke back in 2008. And this photo here is what I looked like from 2008 until about the end of 2012. Most people, even a doctor, would look at me now and go, wow, there is a huge change in you. But the change is only outwardly. Inside, I still suffer with all the problems from the stroke. I still deal with half of my throat, half of my vocal cords, and half of my tongue are still totally paralyzed. On the outside, I may look like I've got it all together, like everything is perfect, but on the inside, I'm still a mess. I have to be careful with what I eat and how I eat. I have to blend my foods or eat only soft foods. Now, all you athletes out there, don't get me wrong, I'm not cutting down what you do, okay? Because I love exercise. I love how I've been able to change my body and how I feel better on the inside mentally because of what I've accomplished on the outside. I'm not trying to take any of that away from any of you guys, okay? I love to do it because it's one of the few things in my life that I can have control of. Jesus was talking to the Pharisees one day, and he said, and in the same way, on the outside, you appear to people as righteous, but on the inside, you're full of hypocrisy and wickedness. And Paul wrote in a letter to Timothy, he said, they have a form of godliness, but deny the power thereof. From such turn away. He's speaking about the religious people, the religious leaders, about religion in general. You see, on the outside, these religious people, they look like they got it all together. It's like, man, that's amazing. That looks like that might be the answer. Not only are they clothed outwardly with all their robes and all their rituals and routine, but they're also clothed with their doctrines of men, their human understanding of things. Jesus didn't die to give us religion. He didn't die to clothe us in religion. And that's what Jesus was trying to say the whole time. He was showing them that religion was unnatural. It's an unnatural way of looking godly. Same way as in bodybuilding. There's a natural way to do it, and then there is an unnatural way to do it. You see, I can put all these things in my body and I can change the outward appearance of my body. But no matter how hard I try, I still have this same problems inside. I still have the paralysis. I still have all of the symptoms of the stroke. The same can be said with religion. Religion only brings death because religion doesn't bring about change, an inward spiritual change. You can ingest or eat all the religious dogmas and doctrines taught by men, and it won't do you any good. There are athletes that die every day that on the outside they look amazing. It looks like, you know, that they're the ideal poster child for what healthy looks like, but on the inside they have all kinds of problems. You see, Paul didn't write what he wrote about in his letter to Timothy about physical training to try to persuade people not to take care of their bodies. He was really talking about something a little bit more spiritual. You see, we can clothe ourselves in religion, with our jobs, with our families, but in the end, the only thing that brings life is the Spirit of God. The only thing we should be focused on is to clothe ourselves with Christ. And with the Spirit of God comes the power to change ourselves from the inside out. And that's the only thing that matters. I love you all. God bless.